Now, first of all, Linda said 8 to 10 minutes, so I'm going to stick with Linda's rule. Sounds good? Right? Okay, no problem. But I want to say that when you hear the title, The Culture of a People, Poetry, Song and Dance, I know some of you are expecting two things. One, that Rupert is going to dance, and that Rupert cannot dance, and certainly can dance better than Steve. So, I hope I do not disappoint you. Okay? But I'm not going to dance with Steve, that's for sure. The point is, though, that the Jamaican people, and that's the people that I know best, because I came from them, is a group of people who know how to enjoy themselves and to entertain others while they are enjoying themselves. Why is this so? This is so because it is one of the most multicultural societies in the world. Not only in saying so, but in actually the performance. Everyone here, including Steve, could be a Jamaican. I'm saying it, I'm only messing with Steve, you know. But we have a population which you think it's 97% black, but we're all mixed up. Asians, Indians, Africans, Jews, Gentiles if they exist, I don't know. However, I call it the polka dot nation. And as a result, our motto is out of many, one people. So it is quite possible that you'll see a Steve or a Dolores as my friends in school. And they are Jamaicans until, they look Caucasian until they open their mouths. And then you'll know the difference.
That's true, my brother.
Absolutely. Therefore, we have two languages, basically. The first language is English. The second one is Patois. And what is Patois? Patois is a combination of all these nationalities, French, Spanish, English, and African together to make a second language, which is what we use when we speak. I have to make a conscious effort as I speak to you now, not to speak in that language, because it is very fast and very furious. Man, look over there, say what I say. For example, look over there and see what you see. You didn't hear that, did you? But that's how we speak. And it can, yes you did, but you're learning. It could also be spoken with a German accent because we have Germantown. An Indian accent because we have a place specifically for Indians, Asian accent and so on, Asian accent. So it's really an interesting phenomenon. For example, I spoke about it being a derivative of Spanish and French. Look there. There is often Spanish. It means there. Look there. Look here. Meaning look here. Okay, so when I was going to school, I had to do poetry, not only in English, but in Patois. And one of the sample poems that I did was called Mary Dryfoot Boy, meaning your legs are dry and you're a boy. And it goes like this by Louise Bennett. What wrong with Mary Dryfoot Boy, eh? Them girl got him for mac. And when me see him the other night, me get a shock. Me ask the boy what happened to him. He said, what? Oh dear. And all them sitting there. It means that he was trying to speak in a foreign tongue. Okay? That is the essence of Patois. And that was written by Louise Bennett. Then we have a poem written by The Road to Lacovia by A.L. Hendricks. And this is how it goes. The Road to Lacovia by A.L. Hendricks. This is a long, forbidding road, a narrow, hard aisle of asphalt on a high Gothic arch of bamboos. Along it, a woman drags a makeshift barrow in slanting rain and thunder. A thin woman who wears no shoes. That's another side of Jamaica. And those we have beautiful poetry, beautiful prose. So that's an essence of what poetry is like in Jamaica. Now let's go to song. The man who made song popular in Jamaica, the first was who? Harry Belafonte.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Day
yes. Deo. He wanna go home. I come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. I want you to share with me now. I want you to join with me and listen to this one. In this island of Jamaica, the food we eat is very sweet, especially in the parish of Anova. The food we eat is very nice. This is it. Banana, say to me. Banana, banana, banana. Hui! Right one, please. Those are the songs that came from Harry Belafonte that made Jamaica famous. Because Jamaica was the hotbed or the seat of sugar for the rest of the world at that time. Then came Bob Marley. I know before Bob Marley you had Jimmy Cliff. I Can See Clearly Now. And he made an impact with that song, I Can See Clearly Now. And it was a worldwide phenomenon. With Millie Small and Jimmy Cliff, all Jamaicans. And then came Bob Marley. And he came with his conscious songs. He spoke about our trials. He spoke about our tribulations. He spoke about the things that we went through. And the most remarkable and memorable one is called Redemption Song. It says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Remarkable song. If you are engrossed in mental slavery, if you are engrossed in thinking about negative things, in other words, you will never move forward. And that's why he's a national hero today. Finally, let us look at the category of dance and how this has impacted us as a people. The earliest form of dance we had, apart from the dance on the slave plantations, where the slaves used to mimic the landowners and the what we would call a plantocracy. They used to dress like the king and queen of England, and they used to have a thing called John Canoe. Yes. And they would put on masks, and they would put on fancy clothing, and they would mimic the plantation owners. When they're having their ball, they were having this John Canoe. And this was their way of expressing their displeasure with their condition, but it became a national phenomenon. And sometimes I wish I had a picture for you that you could actually see this in progress. They're jumping and gyrating. So I think that's where the first form of music came from. Ska. And ska was the first form of music. Now I don't have any ska here today. But ska is a combination of R&B and sort of and reggae together, but in a more subtle form. And it is very fast and very furious, and we used to listen to that all night. That has a trombone, bass, and section that makes you keep you going. Just like Bonanza. So it was a wonderful, wonderful expression. Now, I brought here today, and I hope it works, because I didn't check it before. You know you should check before. But when I went to Jamaica the other day, come on, computer.
Recorded something.
I got a song here, and I have here a song, and I'm going to try to play it for you, and hopefully it will work. Played it last night, and it worked. And let's give you an idea of what our songs are like. But guess what? It's not cooperating today, so. All right. Well, here it is, I think. But anyway, this is the new form of early reggae. Now, I'm going to teach you how to dance Jamaican. I want you all together. Come on, Stevie, you. Come on. All you got to do is just do this. I'm not going to do it. Rock. That's it. Morning worry.
I do this with my 6-year-old son all the time.
Oh, that's good, Dolores. Dolores got it. Money worry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Jamaican music.